What's going on, guys? This is Weekly Reviews here with NintendoFusion, and today, guys, we have some both cool but also some very sad stuff to go ahead and talk about today in today's Pokemon, well, not even just Pokemon, but just news in general. So today, for anybody that has not already heard, Nintendo is killing off the online services for Nintendo Wii and DS online-based gaming. So basically, in a topic, or actually from an article on Kotaku.com, as of May 20th, 2014, the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service will be discontinued and will no longer be possible to use online features of Nintendo DS, DSi, and Wii software such as online play, matchmaking, and leaderboards. So guys, basically what that's going to happen is exactly that. We're not going to be able to play Pokemon anymore. We're not going to be able to play Pokemon Black and White. We're not going to be able to play Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. We're not going to be able to play any Pokemon games. We're not going to be able to play any online games at all. We won't be able to play Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, anything of that nature. So everything is going to be killed off for the online portions of the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo DS, except for the following ones, which is only the Internet channel on the Wii, the Nintendo DS browser, the DSi browser, the DSi shop, the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, pay and play service, the Wii Shop channel, and the YouTube channel. So guys, this really and truly upsets me, and not in the like, oh hey, like I can get over this thing. No, this actually really upsets me because I used to be a very moderate Smash Brothers player online on the Wii, and I see no reason why Nintendo could not make like some kind of way to make it so that you could still have the service but have it carry over to the way how the Nintendo Wii U's online services work. They should at least have some kind of way to integrate that into it, like in an update or something. Like they could easily make like an update to make it so, and I bet they could. I literally bet you they could. But it's really stupid for them to do that. So basically, the biggest titles that ever were out on the DS and the Wii, as I've said now 2 or 3 times now, are not going to be able to use for online. So they're basically just going to be thrown out. It's just going to be like, okay, you paid for a game that you wanted to play online now, and yep, it's gone. So no more Final Fantasy 3, no more playing anything online. So pretty much that. Now, of course, the thing that's also funny is they actually state that they are focusing now on the shifts to readying our Wii U and Nintendo 3DS matchmaking services for upcoming games such as Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. We at Nintendo sincerely thank our fans for their continued support of our company's legacy systems. Your enthusiasm for games made for these systems speaks for their longevity and the passion of Nintendo fans. Nintendo, I'm not very happy with you at all for doing this, but I guess you have some kind of reason for it. But guys, tell me what you think about this in the comments, because I mean, even though I don't really sound like, I'm not even really mad. It's just like, I don't know what to say. Like, it feels like we just got basically slapped in the face by Nintendo, just saying, oh hi, we trolled you, you can't do online anymore, ha 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 ha. It basically feels like that. Like, I mean, what do you guys think about it in the comments? Like, I mean, are you happy that Nintendo's actually losing their stuff? I mean, I don't think that anybody is, because, I mean, think about how many people still play Mario Kart like I'm playing right now. I mean, I'm playing Mario Kart 64, but still, I mean, think about how many people still play Mario Kart Wii and Smash Brothers and everything. I mean, yeah, we know that the games have lag and stuff like that. Yes, we know that, but who says that there still isn't people that are on there that still play it? I bet you right as soon as this video goes up, or whenever the last day goes, I bet you somebody's going to be on there to do like a last day video to showcase Nintendo's Wi-Fi service with Smash Brothers or Mario Kart or anything. I'm betting you. So guys, tell me again what you think about it in the comments. But anyway, let's move on to our next portion of news, which is for Pokemon movies and TV shows coming to Netflix services all over the world. So the following are the following Pokemon-based movies and TV shows that are headed to Netflix, which will be coming out live on March 1st, which are the following. The 2 movies are Pokemon the Movie Black and Pokemon the Movie White, alongside with 2 full series, which are Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Indigo League. This content will also be confirmed to be across the world, used in United Kingdom, Ireland, the Netherlands, US, Canada, Latin America, and the Nordic regions. So guys, what do you think about that? I mean, that is kind of a pick-me-up, especially if you're a big fan of like the older Pokemon series, which, I mean, I know I am. I grew up with them. I mean, what do you guys really think about that? But anyway, the next portion we have for our news comes from the Nintendo industry. And the news for Nintendo industry is about the NintendoFusion. As you guys remember, I talked about the NintendoFusion a little while back, talking about that Nintendo was going to be coming out with possibly a new system. And during Nintendo's 2014 Q1 investor meeting, Iwata talked in a relatively great detail about the company's plan for the next generation of Nintendo systems to succeed the Wii U and 3DS. However, the enormous implications of what he said went unnoticed by most, which is understandable as it mainly affects the way developers will see Nintendo systems in the future. This integration will not necessarily be in the form factor, the size and configuration of the hardware. Basically, the Nintendo systems will be more integrated with each other like brothers in a family of systems. Rather than the systems will be connected by a virtual platform, Iwata compares this future plan with Apple and Android platform devices. There is one common way of programming adopted by all of those platforms, which allows them to create multiple different hardware models and release them frequently without damaging the software libraries available to each system. Iwata believes Nintendo's platforms should be like those two examples. Now, basically, what could this mean for third-party developers, though? It could mean that they could come back. The facts are that if a system has a high install base, it will attract third-party support. Sure, there are other factors involved in deciding platforms, such as logical, some not, but ultimately money talks, and the majority of third parties will support a system if the install base is there. What Nintendo OS will do is combine the install base of all Nintendo systems into one. Imagine if the Wii U and 3DS guys currently shared an install base. The systems will have roughly 46 million users so early, or about 46 million users so early into the new generation, if that was possible. There's no doubt that there would be no shortage of third-party titles coming to the Nintendo family if this were the case. However, there is a catch, though. As always, there's always a catch. For this to increase third-party support, the next generation handheld from Nintendo would need to be significantly powerful enough to run the average console game. It wouldn't need to run all of them, as the most intense can be developed specifically for the home console only, but the average game should run well on it. Also, the handheld will need a control system that is sophisticated enough to handle the average game. In an example, it would need at least 2 circle pads or analog sticks and possibly 4 shoulder buttons. If this sounds highly unlikely, consider how cheap hardware becomes over time. If the 3DS successor is as powerful as Wii U or just a bit more, it should be able to cope with the average games as engines become better optimized and development costs continue to hold games back from photorealism despite increasing processing power. So guys, what do you think about this? Like, I mean, would you like to see more talk about this NintendoFusion? If you do, please go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And guys, thank you very much for always watching. And once again, this has been GamerFusion telling you that GamerFusion empowers your gaming.